I'm here with Carly again, probably mostly with Carly today.
Yeah.
All these books that I talk with Carly, they're just going to be the books that we read together usually in our book club, which you are now invited into.
Yes, welcome.
And the first book that we actually started this whole thing was The Promise of Amazing by Robin Constantine, and I picked this book up randomly after like an hour at Barnes & Noble. That's kind of not that much for me though. I can spend more hours than that. And I was at school and I was just talking about this book because I loved it so much, and then Carly just buys it on ebook. And I didn't think she'd actually take my recommendation, but I'm glad she did because then it started this. So if you haven't read Promise of Amazing, it's about a girl and a guy. We really got on this like realistic fiction kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah.
So Ren she's described as this completely average girl, like nothing extraordinary, and then Grayson,
I know, I heard that too. I was like,
I don't know what that is. Lines. Grayson, who's kind of the bad boy, kind of like Jesse in Sway, but not so much. It's kind of meet him after he's done all the bad stuff and after he got kicked
more of where it's
out
changed.
of where he. That's not a spoiler. It says it in the first like synopsis. He gets kicked out. So it's just them meeting by chance, and then how they really develop this new romance. Yeah. And it's really unexpected, and I think it lives up to The Promise of Amazing, and I can't really think of another title that would fit it. It's like all over the place that it's just like your first love, or it's not even their first love, but I think it's like your first crush, and how you really feel strong feelings for someone, and different polar opposites, but like bringing the best out of each other, I think.
Yeah.
So that's really it for the non-spoiler, but if you haven't watched this, if you haven't read this book, I really recommend it because I loved it so much. And if you have, then continue and stay because we'll talk about characters.
There will be spoilers though. So
there will be spoilers.
Haven't read it, don't keep watching.
I guess we could start with Ren and her best friends, and that's kind of like a...
Yeah. I love her best friend's basic topic.
Her best friends
we read this so long ago.
Yeah,
this was like in the fall of
2014.
2014. Not that long ago.
That was
like 2000. Jazz. And sorry guys.
I know Jazz
and Maddie or Mads. I forget which one has like which personality, but they're kind of like they could be interchangeable.
I liked them. I think as best friends, they were definitely there for her. They were definitely there for her. They were there.
Yeah,
they were definitely there for her, and I like their relationship.
I do too. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of me and you at one point when they were in the bedroom, and she was like hoping he would come, and they were all like with the '90s movies or something.
Yes,
I like that.
Oh, yes. But they were sweet, and at the one part where, was it Maddie at the party? And
I think so.
She felt uncomfortable there.
Maddie or Jazz? It was one. I think it was Maddie.
Maddie.
She like felt uncomfortable.
And Ren really like took that into consideration and kind of helped her out of that.
Yeah.
It was, that part was weird. That was weird.
It's a bit weird.
That was a weird scene. Another topic? I know, that was kind of like a basic one to start with.
I really liked, it's kind of like broad I guess, but I liked how they met. Like, it was, they actually had them meet like in the very beginning when she helped him, like she saved his life from choking on a hot dog.
Kind of embarrassing.
And I like that because it just kind of rushed the whole, not rushed, but like it sped it up. Like usually sometimes books spend so much time in the beginning for them to actually meet, but this was like first 2 chapters or something, maybe.
So you get to build in their relationship
more after that, and there was definitely a fate concept. Like I remember, like how they're not sure if they like each other because, you know, Ren saved his life, or like that she saved his life, that she felt that way. So it was definitely like, do I like you because I saved your life and I owe you, or do I actually like you type of thing.
Yes.
Which was interesting. I don't know.
I think, well, I mean, as a couple together, I don't know if this is a change of topic or not, but as a couple together, I think they were really good for each other.
I liked them together. I really rooted for them, and I just liked his personality. He was very charming and kind of funny, but he could have like...
He was very mysterious at the same time, though. That's a little part of Jesse and him. Like, I feel like him and Jesse kind of
were very,
not like to the same extent, but
Right.
a little bit. He was very like that one scene with the ring. Was it the ring or was it a bracelet?
Yeah, it was what was it? I think it was ring, jewelry, necklace.
It was some type
It was
of
a jewelry that he had from his friend who was trying to get away from like out of that life, the term paper life, and he gave it to her, and as like when they first said "I love you" or something.
Yeah, but that was really quick.
Yeah,
They said "I love you" very quickly.
Yeah,
it was.
I thought
2 weeks in. I think.
I thought their relationship was like months, but then Carly didn't think so, and then they even brought up in the book. Her mom even says like, "You've only known this guy for like a month or two," and that like clarified how short their relationship was.
Very short.
But I feel
very
like
fast.
they know each other really well.
Yeah, they just kind of clicked. It was just kind of like, you know, you
Yeah.
meet somebody and you just, I don't know, it just kind of happens. And go.
Yeah.
Feelings.
Too many feelings. Did you, when she like works at her mom's like catering place, did you like her friend at the catering place? I think he was gay.
Oh, the guy? Yeah, I think he was gay.
Her like friend there. Did you like him?
Yeah, I liked him. I mean, I feel like there was only a couple parts in the book where you really got to know him and
That's true.
really like see him. But I think he understood. Wasn't there one part where he like helped them out with something, or what? Or am I just going crazy?
No,
it was
he
just
did
with that
at the
scene.
end, and he's like, "Oh, you have the key," and so they could like be together. It was right before they got arrested because they had the fight. Yeah.
Yes. So I think he was very helpful, and he was I think he was there for them a lot of the time. I liked him. I thought he was swell.
Yeah.
He was swell.
We liked him. Did you like her sister?
Oh, her sister.
Because she was like, she switched all her plans, and she was saying how, you know, she was pregnant and she wanted to get married and rush this. Did you like her dynamic with Ren, or?
I mean, I have 2 older brothers. I don't really know how sisters kind of, but like, I feel like as a sister or as any person that you're really close with, I feel like she wasn't more like morally, emotionally there for her or something. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think she was very. I can't remember. It's been a while. Sorry, guys. They didn't really. It was only, I feel like, a lot about her. Like, will you help me do this? Like, it was more about like because she was pregnant. Like, and she didn't really take in Ren's consideration with everything with Grayson. So.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. I mean, when she said this, she was pregnant. Honestly, I was very shocked.
I was shocked too.
Yeah,
I did not see that coming.
I was a little out there. Plot twist. But then what happened at the end of the book with her baby? Was everything okay? I kind of forget.
I think she didn't have the baby yet. I forget.
Yeah, they kind of faded away. It was like a random part in the story.
One of my favorite parts was near the end after they got arrested, and her dad, Ren's dad, they were in the kitchen with her mom, and it was after she was saying like it's not Grayson's fault, and I really liked that part, and she just like said all this stuff and like finally stood up for herself, spoke out and said like, I'm not doing this for him, I'm doing this for me, like I'm not changing because of him, like I'm finally doing what I want, like I don't want to be seen as average, because that's a really big thing in the book. Like she feels like her friends are, I don't think she thinks they're cooler, but she just thinks that they stand out more,
they have it, like,
and they
all
have
together.
their like futures planned out where they want to go to college, and they got into NHS, and she didn't get in because she was shy, and that's just who she was, and I relate to that. Like, it's hard, like you can't just change your personality. It's not so simple for that. So when that happened in the beginning of the book, and the whole thing with college and visits and the counselor, I liked that. But
relate, definitely.
Yeah.
Being juniors ourselves, it's hectic. So we
Yeah.
understand. We understand how she feels.
Did you like the girl? I forget her name. Sorry, the girl who liked Grayson but was going out with his best friend.
Oh yeah, no, she was very, and they used to be. Her and Ren used to be really good friends too.
Back in the
old days.
Back in the old day of like elementary.
Yeah, she wasn't nice. She was.
I didn't like her.
Very she's just not very trustworthy. Definitely not someone you would look for in a friend.
I'm gonna look up his name. Oh, Luke. Luke. That was the friend's name of Grayson, and I kind of freaked out that, you know, when he kissed her at that party.
Yeah, when
the Santa Claus party.
Ren, I was like, get out of town here, Luke.
I was so upset. And she kind of liked it, and I was like, no,
I know.
No, I ship you and Nathan so much. No.
I just think Luke was definitely a manipulator, and he didn't.
He didn't care. He didn't care, and he knew that the girl he was seeing didn't care about him.
Exactly. He knew that she liked Grayson overall, and he would try and get Grayson back into his old ways, and like obviously, thank goodness Grayson was a little bit more stronger than that, and didn't partake into going back to his old ways.
There were sometimes he remember oh, how can we forget? Okay, the Hollister.
Oh,
when
yes, with the girl.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm gonna do it, and then Ren sees. I was kind of happy when she saw, because I don't think he would have told her if she
he wouldn't have said anything.
Didn't catch him, but that
whole scene was a debacle.
I was so frustrated. Like, why would you go back? I couldn't. I don't know if I could forgive someone. I mean, I probably could, but I don't know if I'd do it as quickly as she did it.
She did forgive him really quick. She did forgive him really quickly. I mean, of course, forgive and forget. Totally agree. But then she does. I feel like what she does find out about. Wasn't he very secretive? Like he wouldn't tell her?
He didn't tell her a lot about his past, and I didn't like that.
Yeah, that's the one thing. He just wasn't really up and honest with her.
He wasn't. He kept lying to her, and that was so frustrating because you could see he was like a good person. He just, I don't know, he was so afraid or something of her not liking him.
Because I feel like he felt like she was very good, and he just didn't want to, like, I don't know, ruin that, I think.
I'm trying to see how it ended, because I did love the ending.
I know. I did, yeah, they were all dancing.
Oh, yeah, they were dancing, and she said, like, he was waiting for her. I liked the ending. I was really happy.
I thought it was a good ending. You could see what their relationship is potentially gonna go.
Yeah.
And
I think it was a good, like, it had so many plot twists in, like, the short book that it was. And it wasn't, I felt like it kept moving. Like, I never knew what was going to happen next. I really liked that.
I feel like out of the 3 books, this was the fastest one for us.
Yeah, it was also the first one, maybe.
It was also, that first one, so we were like, and she was, she was already jumped, like, ahead before when I came into it. Yeah. So, I think it was really good. Yeah. So, what do you give it a rating? I think she'd probably give it a 5 out of 5. She really liked it. Leah really liked this book.
I give it a 5. Sorry about that. It kind of just stopped there because I had no space. But I deleted stuff, so we're good. So anyway, I give it a 5 out of 5 stars, and I really loved it. I don't know if you could tell, but I really liked it, and now I want to find my own Grayson. But, yeah, if you read it, didn't read it, read it. I would recommend reading it. Then just leave your comments about what you thought of the book, or if you have questions about the book, and I'll look through them and try to answer them if you have any questions about the book. And what did you think?
Basically, I liked it. I think it was a really good book, and I liked the way that you can really relate to the characters and see how they grow. And I thought the writing was really well. I'll give this one a 4. 4 out of 5. Up from both of the 2 books. So I would.
It's a quick read. I think you'll like it. A lot of people, I think boys would like it, girls would like it.
Yeah, because there's like a mix
Anyone would like it.
I don't know, mix of.
I feel like there's enough characters you could find a character you can relate to. If it's not Ren, Grayson, Luke, it'll be someone, I feel, that a lot of the characters are well developed that you can relate to any of them. So, yeah.
Keep in touch, guys. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, and we'll see you for our next book.
Don't know what it is yet. We're excited.
All right, bye.
Bye.